Hey everybody out there in the YouTube world, I'm Dusty Diesel Technician. I just want to make a part 2 follow-up video on my 4-stroke video that I made because the first one was just put in layman's terms. This one will be a little bit more detailed in the script. So I just want to start out by saying during the first stroke, which is intake, as the piston travels down, the valve is opened up. Now as this valve is opened up, fresh air is let in. This fresh air is full of a high rich oxygen content. During the second stroke, which is your compression stroke, the piston travels back up. The intake valve and exhaust valve is closed. Now, during this compression stroke, the air is compressed to a self-ignited temperature of about 550 degrees. Now, as that happens, your power stroke begins, the piston travels back down. Fuel is injected at 20,000 psi. At that pressure and at the air temperature that you have, you get internal combustion. You get a controlled explosion. This happens in the pre-chamber. Okay, now your air-fuel ratio, which is the stoichiometric that happens in that pre-chamber, the air-fuel ratio is about 14.5 parts of air to 1 part fuel. So this is what you need to make all this happen properly. As this happens in the pre-chamber, the explosion carries over into the main combustion chamber. The temperatures after this explosion has rise to about 2,500 degrees. Now, you have to stabilize that temperature and keep it around that temperature so that now, as soon as fuel is injected, it'll be ignited immediately. At this temperature and air pressure, it will be ignited immediately. Now, after this is your power stroke. After this, you have your exhaust. The piston travels back up due to inertia, which is anything's physical resistance to change in that movement, in that path of movement. That's inertia. So as the piston travels back up, the valves open back up and the spent airs are released. So that's your 4-stroke. And this process just repeats itself, maintaining the pressure in air. High pressure, high air. That's all it's doing. Repeating itself. I'm Dusty Diesel Technician. I hope this video helps somebody out along the way. Subscribe and keep me alive.